Good late morning. Good late morning. This is We Are 5/5. How are y'all doing today, man? Just finished drinking my coffee. So, yesterday, man, me and French Dose had an awesome live popping, man. We touched on a few subjects, I walk my dog, so I checked in kind of late. That's my fault. I wasn't wasn't on point with the time and shit. Excuse me. But, yeah, so this morning, I was watching a reaction video from Jay Quill. Shout out to Jay Quill, man. Jay Quill, All Talk Live, man. Add that man's page, subscribes, like his videos, man. That man got a good message. Shout out to you, my brother. So he was making a reaction video on Hassan Campbell's video that I believe was 4th of July, where he was kind of lit, talking shit. You know what I mean? So I'm watching Jay Quill's video, right? And he brought something to my attention that's just, another block on the building of why the building is called Why Not to Fuck with Hassan. And Hassan is giving us the bricks. And it's almost like Jay Quill's helped shaping them a little bit for me. He's giving me the info that I'm not even catching. So this nigga's telling Hassan Campbell's telling a story about how one day he was gonna kill iGod's brother and iGod or some fucking fuck shit like that, right? Talks about how he goes, right? The damn lighter fell. It's like a sign. Maybe I shouldn't be smoking this bogey, right? I don't care. Yeah, I'm in the car by myself. Look at this shit. I can't even get the fucking lighter. It's just crazy. Sorry about that, man. This shit's fucking crazy. So, get back to it. That's my girl lighter. So let me get back to it. This nigga talking about how he went one night to go kill this motherfucker. Some shit happened, whatever. Right? Fast forward to present. He takes a plaque from iGod, the knockout nigga. No disrespect to you. I can't remember your name. The knockout dude and Smooth B. Then fast forward to 4th of July. This nigga talking shit about iGod again. This nigga's crazy. Right? This nigga's crazy. Talking about he round the illest killers, right? So you ain't do nothing to them niggas. You ain't do nothing to fucking the nigga that actually sexually molested you, which is the worst type of victim of them all. It's one thing when somebody punches you in the face and niggas jump you. That's one thing, because you can heal from that. That's a physical, you know what I mean? But when niggas did to you what he did to that man, that shit is... Anyways, right? So, the niggas on the video, and this nigga Jay Quill's just like helping us decipher the information he giving us. And this nigga showing you that one minute he'll pop off, next minute you can show your appreciation to him for whatever reason, and a few weeks later he'll pop off on you again. That nigga is like clickbaiting, B. Even with the shit with Gilly yesterday. This nigga did some clickbait shit. Let me take off my glasses, because this is some real nigga shit, right? I want you to look in my eyes when I say this shit. I fucks with Gilly the King. K-I-N-G. Gilly the King. Let me drop a little game on you real quick. Peep game, my nigga. I fucks with Gilly the King. K-I-N-G. You know what I mean? Gilly the Kid, K-I-D, is who he used to be. Gilly the King, K-I-N-G, is who he is today. And not for nothing, but who outside of that area would have known that Gilly do what he do for all his people? Who? Not that many, right? Because it's not publicized. You know why? Because that shit is genuine. He is not doing it for publicity. He's not doing it for notoriety. He's doing it because it needs to be done. He almost feels like it's an obligation, like he has to do it. He's not doing it for publicity. That's not because if he would have been saying that he's not doing that. He's not clickbaiting. Like, you remember how back in the day on Facebook niggas say some shit to make you click on that thing? Clickbait. That's basically what he did. Clickbait niggas. Like, how you gonna try to play some nigga that does more for his hood than you do for your hood? My nigga, this shit is like a soap opera, my nigga. This shit crazy. This nigga, I have a beautiful, strong black queen about to be my wife in like, I don't know, what's today, the 11th? In like 2 weeks, like 13, 14 days, we getting married. True talk. She a strong sister. Strong as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And all that, I fuck you up shit. I don't talk to my queen like that. And my queen a little aggressive. I ain't gonna lie. I don't talk to her like that. I don't need to talk to her like that. You know what I mean? I don't need to do that. Even if I made her mad and I'm wrong, or even if she's wrong, I don't need to talk to her like that. I'ma fuck you up. That's so disrespectful. Like, think about that. You tell your woman, right? You tell your woman that you will fuck her up, right? But the nigga that abused you, you not doing nothing to. You telling niggas you the illest killer, that you backed the projects down. You had basically had niggas like on house arrest. You had niggas like on a curfew. You was that nigga, right? But the nigga that abused you, you won't do nothing to. You talking about, oh, he had all the killers in the hood, this and this and that. My nigga. What that got to do with you? Go pop that nigga. You talking about he gonna kill your family, right? Why don't you move your family somewhere and then go pop that nigga? Why don't you be a martyr for yourself? Fuck everybody else. You said you went and killed somebody for him. That y'all niggas was doing some shit in Africa. Bambaataa was the getaway driver. And you riding for a nigga that abused you. You ain't real. That's not, I don't give a fuck where you from, B. That's not real. That's not hood. That's not gangster. Ain't none of that shit applies to that. Niggas like, oh, he went to jail for attempt murder. Nigga, what the fuck that got to do with you pressing the nigga that abused you? In other words, that's like if you see a nigga in your hood and this nigga whoop your ass every day for middle school, high school, you know what I mean, you growing up in your 20s. This nigga whooping your ass every fucking day. Then you grow up in your 30s and you go smoke, but you ain't doing nothing to the nigga that's been abusing you because you talking about, oh, he got killers around him. What? My nigga, you had so much. A minute ago, you just, yesterday you said it was you, him, and that little boy in his apartment. So you had the opportunity because the boy was asleep. You had your whole opportunity right there, not for nothing. You know what I mean? Not for nothing. But you could have killed Bambaataa. Right there, right? And that boy, you and that boy could have came up with a story. Oh, he was doing whatever to that boy. And you could have smoked him. And that boy could have been like, nah, it was me because he was doing this. And that boy wouldn't even got charged because he was fucking raping him. You know what I mean? So that you could have killed that nigga and told that boy that he woke up and he see what he was doing. So, you know what I mean? And that whole situation would have been deaded. But nah. Not only did you let that nigga abuse you, right? But after you, everybody he abused falls on you too. Because you ain't stopped that nigga. How is that gangster? All of you people that believe he a gangster and all this shit. What if it was you getting molested by some rap nigga, some whatever nigga, right? And you don't do nothing to that nigga. As an adult, you taking pictures with this nigga. How is that gangster? How? It's like what Cass said. Remember Casanova? Was it Casanova or was it Uncle Murder? It was one, either Casanova or Uncle Murder. It's one of these two niggas. They was talking about how when they would do something to niggas, right? Niggas would be popping mad shit about how they gonna do something to these niggas. Then when these niggas would see them, they would take a picture with the nigga. Like, blah, look, I thought basically, like, oh, like, let's say it was Uncle Murder or Casanova, and somebody else is talking shit about them, about what they're going to do when they see them. These niggas would see them, take a picture of them, boom, and post it on their Instagram. Like, that picture was the significance of saying, yo, what happened? I thought y'all said this nigga was going to do something to me. This nigga's such a bitch, he took a picture with me. It's the bitch shit, you run your mouth. You talking about you a murderer and all this shit, but why ain't you hitting up the nigga that abused you? Now you just be standing up for yourself. It's to the point that so many people know your story that you could probably manufacture this thing and get hit up and nothing will probably happen. You'll probably get arrested, you'll go to trial, get judged by your peers, and guess what? You'll probably get found innocent. True shit. But instead, right, because the code of the streets, you smoke this nigga. Right? If you don't want to do that, you ain't even going to get this nigga prosecuted. Because what we know in the United States is that they always listen to the victim first and then they ask questions later. You know what I mean? At any point in time, you said that this nigga was out here for some show. He could have got arrested then. You said that they couldn't find him because of some shit that happened in Brazil. What that got to do with the U.S.? If he got kicked out of Brazil, don't that mean that his percentage is higher than likely to be back here? You talking about this nigga like he got 100 million aliens. What? Like, come on, B. I don't know what the fuck is you talking about. I can't relate. I can't. And I grew up poor, super poor. You know what I mean? Like, true talk. It's just crazy shit. You gunning niggas down and you talking all this fly shit. You making this whole energy out there about you that's not authentic. It's not. You leading a bunch of kids down the wrong path, and that's not what's up. 1 minute they nappy-headed hoes, then they black queens, and you telling your girl you fuck her up. What is it, my nigga? There's no consistency at all. The only consistency you have is being inconsistent. That's it. True talk. I'm even willing, like, because I'm so unbiased, I'm willing to let a lot of that bullshit go and just hear the message that you have to say. So in other words, you upload 10, 20 videos, right? Out of them 10, 20 videos, you'll probably have a good message in like 2 or 3. And out of them 2 or 3, I have to take the time from every one of them videos. Like in this video, you might have 1 minute of good shit. That video, you might have 15 minutes of good shit like that. You know what I mean? But you talk a whole lot of nonsense. And then some of the shit you say is like, yo, this nigga on point. But then you'll go left. And I don't understand that. Like, I don't get it. If you don't respect the own person that made your children, what makes you think I'm going to ever believe that you're going to respect my black queen that's over here? And you don't even respect the one that's in front of you. You don't even respect the queen that gave you birth. True talk. But we did have a good live last night. Me and the nigga Dose did get it cracking. We did touch on a few things. I wanted to say this yesterday. So, we were speaking on Brother Polite, right? And the brother be dropping some fucking knowledge. I ain't gonna lie. But the nigga do be doing some fuck shit. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga's pro-black, right? I seen a video of this nigga with a white bitch in a red Ferrari. And he grabbing the bitch. I don't understand. If you talk all this shit about how the white man oppressed us, why is you today fucking with a white bitch? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not black and there's something that I'm missing. Maybe you feel like the best way to get back to the white racist man is to fuck all his daughters. I don't know. I'm just asking. The brother Pharaoh. These niggas, these two niggas is wildin', B. These niggas is going back and forth, right? These niggas made their own channels like a soap opera within each other. These niggas attacking each other discredited each other. This is some weird shit. Like, they don't even see it. Like, my nigga, all that energy you have, direct that shit to the correct enemy, which is the oppressor. Granted, we all might not have the same angle, the all same point of view, right? But check it. Let me drop y'all on the game. The reason why I said that earlier about Gilly the Kid is because the name of his channel is $1 Million Worth of Game. Peep Game. Go subscribe to that channel. Go add that channel. You know what I mean? Go add that notifications like that man's videos, because that man always supporting his hood. You know what I mean? Even if sometimes, if he might see something good in you, right, and he'll put you to battle, or he might push you back a step or two to make you really escalate. Cause you know, your progression is up, not forward, it's up. So at this point, you may think you're going up, but you might have plateaued a little bit. So he's gonna redirect you and point you back up. You know what I mean? Some people learn differently. Some people you can talk to them, some people have to physically learn it. Right? So I say that to say this. Everybody can have different point of views in the same war. Why? Because not all soldiers are the same. Some soldiers are on the front line. Some soldiers run covert missions. Some soldiers are snipers. Some people are dropping off bombs from planes. Some people are shooting tanks. Some people got rockets. Everybody's position is different. So everybody's stance in this war might be different. Just because I might not agree from your point of view, don't make it legit. Because we're all fighting the same war. We all fighting the same enemies, but they all coming at us in different ways, different manners. So you yourself have to figure out how to fight them in your own battle in our war. But now they got niggas turning their bangers on each other. So if we wasting our shells on each other, we ain't gonna have shells to hit them with. Because this is why my niggas say y'all agents. Because it's like these niggas, 1 minute y'all be on the page like I am, talking, hitting, right? And then before you know it, y'all niggas is banging on each other. And y'all ain't, like, what happened? Like, I don't know. My stance on that not telling shit, I'm fully with it, B. I got hella convictions. You know what I'm saying? So that selling out shit, I don't see it. Me and my girl talked about it. She was like, yo, if you would ever make it big and they was to come to you, crazy. That's not me, B. I'm not doing those. You know why? Like the brother said last night. Seen a video last night with Jay Quill and some dude. Dude made some valid points and some invalid points. Dude said, yo, it's like you trying to own your arm. We don't own this. We don't own our eyes. We don't own none of it. We don't even own our voice. Why we don't own it, you ask? Because when you die, your body gets burnt or buried. And your soul, that's what you own. It's the only thing you have in this world is your soul. Everything else is temporary. The car is temporary. The house is temporary. Your body's temporary. Why it's temporary? Because it outlives you. Your body. You outlive it, like your body. Your house is going to be here after you're dead. Your body dies. You can't own something that you can't take with you. Only thing you can own and take with you is probably your memories and your soul. If you sell your soul, guess what, bucko? Soul's the most priceless thing you got. So the minute you put a dollar figure on it, you decreased it. Brother said that. Brother was talking about how it's fuck this nigga and fuck that nigga, but 2 weeks before they were the illest killers and y'all don't back down well. Remember y'all had a video with Ice-T, I don't back down well. Y'all niggas made hats, I don't back down well. Now today is fuck them niggas. I don't understand the inconsistency. But you know, this is We Are 5/5. And we're just trying to put the knowledge out there. Go check out my guy French Dose, you know. Go check out my my boy Jay Quill, All Talk Live. Go check out my nigga Shangy. Go check out I want honestly, man, this is a shout out to Syed Netta and Jabari, man. I want to get up there with them two brothers and I want to talk to them. Word up, man. But, you know, this is We Are 5/5. Just checking in. Got to get going with my day. I'm going to hit y'all later with another video, man. Peep game. Keep your eyes open, man. We Are 5/5. The change we need is in the Constitution. Right? We need to be equal. The 13th Amendment has us as 3/5 of a man and them as 5/5 of a man. That means we're not viewed equal. That means the law, the education system, everything is trickled against us. The change we need is in the Constitution. Check your 13th Amendment, y'all. We Are 5/5, you heard? Stay up, stay the fuck up. We Are 5/5.